Dylan Black, welcome back. We are going to spruce up your homestead or whatever you want to get all spruced up here with the beautiful tile. Tiles are beautiful, okay? They definitely are. Brian Boucher is with Eurotile. How are you, Brian?
Excellent, Dylan. Thanks for having us today.
Man.
Great to see you.
Tell us about Eurotile. How long has it been in existence?
So Eurotile is a family-owned business by the Colasanti family. It's been in existence for 30 years, just celebrating our 30th anniversary this year.
30 years. You're the general manager.
That's correct.
You're the man.
Yeah, it's a big team. A lot of people are involved to make things happen with our business.
Okay, beautiful. So people are going to tile a lot more. Are people like getting away from carpet? Because I know carpet's not really exactly cool anymore, is that it?
That's a good question. It's a matter of preference. What we're finding is that the look and style and feel of what the technology that the manufacturer is able to bring to the tile industry has allowed people to explore different options within tile. Okay. They don't have to stick to just wood or carpet. They can have some of the same look and feels with tile.
Okay, but where exactly would you use tile, though, in places carpet wouldn't normally go anyway? We're talking bathrooms, kitchens, perhaps.
Great question. So where we have an area where there's going to be a lot of moisture.
Okay.
So a great spot is bathroom.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of foot traffic, so there's a lot of wear resistance when it comes to tile.
Okay.
So hallways, kitchens, where you're going to drop things. If you're concerned about staining, it's another great spot where you would want to put tile. Outdoors, even.
Really? Okay.
Patios. We have some beautiful tiles I'll show you here later on. They're 2 centimeter thick. Gorgeous stuff for outdoor patios.
Would you ever use, because of the technology, and I know a lot that you're going to show us, would you ever use tile in like a bedroom?
Absolutely. Yeah. We have the prime example is a beautiful Totora that we have here, wood look plank.
Okay.
It's warm feel. It looks just like natural wood technology. It's great. I put that in a bedroom for sure.
It definitely does. Okay, tell us about TTMAC. What does that stand for?
So it's for the Terrazzo Tile and Marble Association.
Okay.
And it's an association that's made up of about 200 members across the country. And really it's to further the interests of the tile industry and educate both installers, manufacturers, retailers, distributors, and the public as a whole.
Okay. So basically, I mean, would it be their job, say I want to do tile, like obviously it would be more important maybe to go to you first, Eurotile, or could I check these guys out online?
Absolutely, and check them out online. And what's important with the TTMAC, it's a resource where you can get educated as a consumer. Then you can qualify both your installer and your supplier of the tile to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
Okay, all right. Well, you seem to know what you're talking about, because I know nothing about any kind of like doing anything with fixing up a house at all. Like I hire people, and I'd probably have to hire you to come in.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I hire some people too.
Oh, do you? Okay,
yeah,
but you know exactly what you're. Okay, so what do you actually have brought with you here to show us? Where do you want to start?
Well, that's great. Well, we mentioned the wood plank here, which is a Totora. It's got a real kind of a feel that's just like a hardwood. What's incredible technology is that the knots, the grains, and if you touch even the texture, it feels like a natural wood.
Okay. Oh yeah, it really
you can
does.
feel it.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful.
So we have that, and that's in a 12 by 48. Then we have another. More of an aged gray. It's more of a barnwood, a fossilized type wood. And this here is great for patterns. You do a chevron, you could do a herringbone. People are doing all kinds of amazing patterns now. It's not just about being linear anymore. So that's another one.
Okay. And the amazing part about these, obviously, because you're saying that because they're tile, they wouldn't, I guess, what would the word be, warp or destroy easily, because like wood usually would?
The prime example, and we were meeting with a customer yesterday, they have 3 dogs. It's going to be running through the hallways. It's a very active household. They have a couple of children. This is not going to scratch.
Really?
It's not going to scratch.
Not at all?
The nails, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so what makes it so it's scratch-proof? Did you put something on there specific?
No, not specific. It's how it's manufactured. So this is a porcelain tile.
Okay.
And it's made of fine porcelain clays. It's fired at a very, very high temperature, so it's very dense material, much denser than wood, obviously. So it makes it scratch resistant. There's different tiles, which will be a little less scratch resistant, depending on how high the firing temperatures were,
okay.
in essence.
Okay, sure. Let's see some of your bigger pieces that you brought here. Now, wouldn't this make your job super easy if I just put down a few of these instead of having to tile like, because you've got other pieces that are smaller, right?
This is not a light.
Except for the, oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing, yeah. So that's a 24 by 24 tile, and that one there is it's a concrete look. It's beautiful. That's what we're finding is that people are going towards more and more the larger format tiles. And you'll see that we have here another format tile, which is 24 by 48.
Okay.
Large format, relatively easy to install, but you got to take your time. And you got to use the proper tools and systems to do so.
Okay, so would you even help out like suggesting proper tools?
Absolutely. That's a great question.
He's being very, very slow with it, just in case.
Just in case.
But yeah, so you would invest your time in letting us know exactly what tools you would need?
For sure. So there's an opportunity for the do-it-yourselfer that can do some projects. Buyer beware. You got to educate yourself and know the tools. We can educate the public on that. We'll also educate the public on what your contractor, your installer should be using for tools when it comes to leveling systems or the proper cutters, those things. And those are all products that we sell to the market as well.
Okay, and I see these pieces as well. I mean, what would these pieces be called? I've seen this before, more specifically the one underneath.
Okay, this is a beautiful travertine mosaic.
Okay.
It's ocean is what we call it.
Beautiful.
Hand cut, hand stamped. It's a mosaic. This can go on floor or on walls.
Backsplash.
Beautiful backsplash.
Look at that. I knew what I was talking about.
Backsplash.
Yep.
With this, where it's a natural stone, you'll want to seal it.
Okay.
Whether it goes on floor or wall application, because it's a porous material, and it'll absorb moisture unless it is sealed.
Okay, wonderful. And this piece as well, it's a little more heavy.
This is a decor piece. We're seeing it's a 10 by 10. This is great for a floor, again, or wall application. It's just different shapes and sizes. It's not going with the traditional 13 by 13s anymore. And back in the day, it was 8 by 8s.
Yeah.
We're seeing people and manufacturers coming up. The demand is for different shapes, including triangles. Mm-hmm. No, we have some triangles are hot. They're hot in Europe.
Okay.
Color pink actually is really starting to trend in North America. And we're finding that people are getting very creative with their decorating choices now, and we have to keep up with what we're offering the market.
Okay, do you mean hot like they're sexy?
Tile's sexy.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Nice pink tile.
I appreciate that.
Well, yeah. Awkward.
Yes.
So, yeah, thanks for agreeing. Okay, so, but there are lots of different, obviously, because you were mentioning that they used to come in like a certain, but now there are like hexagons and there's triangles.
Yes.
How many different shapes and patterns are there now? Or
Now it's infinite. I mean,
really?
think of whatever you learn in geometry. That's what the manufacturer is able to produce nowadays.
Okay, and this final piece as well, we didn't get to this.
This is a custom mosaic piece, which is it's just gorgeous, and it's a mixture of metals and natural stone and porcelains. Mm-hmm. And so we have people that come in sometimes and they say, I have a vision for what I want, but it's not out there on the market. We partner with certain companies that will manufacture a completely custom mosaic for that person. Think of a backsplash, an accent on the floor, beautiful in the bedroom above the headboard, whatever you want.
Wonderful. Okay. Where exactly is Eurotile one more time, Brian?
We're located at 3103 Hawthorne Road on the east end of the city.
Okay.
And we have a beautiful new showroom. It's a couple of years old, and it's about 12,000 square feet, and lots of educated, smart, enthusiastic staff to serve our customers.
Like yourself, Brian.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Brian Boucher, Eurotile. All right, coming up next on Daytime, more for you in moments.